All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners. All right, we have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. All right, and what we're going to get into today, just another, news and prophecy. There's a lot going on, a lot of things to talk about, to report on as we see, after, the Passover, the week, all right, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, as we can see, things, all right, have turned up a notch. All right, we see this thing going to the next phase. All right, we know these devils, like to, accomplish a lot of things, you know, within the first 100 days of their new puppet president. And we know May, is a very satanic month, dealing with the Illuminati and their birthday, man. So just expect, major changes and announcements and, different systems being put in place, all right, to further this New World Order agenda. Now, I'm going to start off with this article. It said Biden makes all adults eligible, all right, for a vaccine on April 19th. Yeah, so that's within, about 10 days, 10, 11 days, all right, 12, about 12 days, where all adults will be eligible, for the vaccine, because they made it this thing like you had to wait, like it's a shortage in doses, which we know there's nothing but, mind games, man. All right, to get people in their mind state of scarcity so they can run and go get this thing, man. You know, and then I think today I was reading this morning where they said over over half, all right, of the American adults will have the vaccine, after today. Now whether they're lying, just to persuade the masses that this is what everyone's doing, you know, or it is what it is. But at the end of the day, we see people around us, all right, getting jabbed up. I had a coworker, he was pissed yesterday, because his mother had to get the max, because of her job, and she's been sick ever since. She's in the hospital, and now she has the thing. The thing that they're getting vaccinated from, she has it after being fully vaccinated. So, at the end of the day, you see, this is nothing, but a wicked device, of Esau Edom. Now, when you go to reading the article, it said President Joe Biden announced Tuesday that he's bumping up his deadline by 2 weeks. Yeah, hey, they're moving, man. You see, like the scriptures say, let's get it. They're bumping up deadlines. You see, why, man? Because he sees, all right, the elect repenting, man. He knows there's a mass, all right, number, all right, of Israelites repenting. You know, he sees that his deception is wearing off, man. This man, all right, is scrambling to try to prolong his kingdom. All right, this is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. And so that's speaking to you people that trust in this system, man. Woe to you, destruction to you. Because the system that you trust on is at war with you, man. This man is finna lose it to try to prolong his blessing, man, which is almost up. All right. It said, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Yeah, so we see, all right, they're bumping up, deadlines. You know, they going all out, man. All these gimmicks. You got Mariah Carey getting the vaccine, hitting the high note. This man desperate, man. When you look at this man and how he's moving, he's desperate, man. And there's nothing more than more dangerous than a desperate Edomite. All right, said, but even as he expressed optimism about the pace of vaccinations, he warned Americans that the nation is not yet out of the woods when it comes to the pandemic. It said, let me be deadly earnest with you. We aren't at the finish line. We still have a lot of work to do. We're still in a life and death race against the V. It said Biden said in remarks at the White House The president warned that the new variants of the V are spreading and they're moving quickly. Cases are going back up. Hospitalizations are no longer declining. He added that the pandemic remains dangerous and encouraged Americans to continue to wash their hands, socially distance, and wear masks. Biden added that while his administration is on schedule to meet the new goal of distributing 200 million doses of the vaccine during his first 100 days, it will still take time for enough Americans to be vaccinated to slow the spread of the virus. But he expressed, all right, hope that this Tuesday announcement that every adult will be eligible by April 19th to sign up to get in a virtual line to be vaccinated will help expand access. So you got a virtual line. Well, you going this is a global agenda, man. A virtual line, all right, not the actual line, but a virtual line on the web, man. You know, they're signing the whole earth up, especially in America for their max, man. It says some states already have begun moving up their deadlines from the original May 1st. All right. It says no more confusing rules, no more confusing restrictions. Biden said, yeah, it's gonna be a free fall. You see? A damn free fall, man. So we see, what's in play. Every eligible adult, all right, can get this max, man. You know? So let's go from there, let's get Second Esdras, all right, chapter 5, man. Because a lot of people finna get caught up. All right, a lot of people finna get caught up, man. That's why, we really gotta be in the mind frame, of an actual war. All right, because a lot of people, is finna be casualties out here, man. Trusting in Esau. You see, so we have to count, people you probably cared about, loved ones or whatever. It is what it is, man. You might as well count a lot of them out, man. Save yourself the hassle. you know. It says Second Ezra 5:1 said, nevertheless is coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number. All right. And they're taken by what, man? The deception of the serpent, man. All right. And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of fruit. Yeah, hey, because pretty soon, as you can see, we really can't talk about, particular things. It ain't too much that we can talk about without getting the strike. Pages taken down, videos taken down. You know, they want to hide the truth. They only want their narrative as they forward their agenda, man. They only want their narrative going forth, man. With the masses of the people, that great number going to be taken by their narrative, man. That's why we have to have this word within us, man. This understanding within us, man. Understanding who we believe in and what we believe, man. Through the correct doctrine, sound doctrine. All right, and a lot of people, all right, their faith, all right, is going to be based on the next instructions, all right, from the news, man. Their faith that these Christians, profess to have, in Jesus and God and Allah, the Muslim. No, your faith is going to be in the next instructions, all right, from CNN. The earth gonna be bearing the faith outside of the elect. So let's get something else, man. Like I said, it's a lot. Like I said, I just want to do a lot of touch and goes, dealing with these prophecies. Now, as you go on up, now all right, dealing with this, this George Floyd case. All right, now dealing with this George Floyd case, you already have, all right, this from Blaze Media. It said Black Lives Matter activists threaten All hell is gonna break loose if George Floyd murder is not sentenced. Now we can see, them setting up the play, where they're gonna let this guy off. They're gonna say, George Floyd died of an overdose, or whatever. We can see it happening. If it don't, either way, it don't matter. We're not, at the edge of our seat waiting on the verdict, but we know this could, ignite, riots, man, and telling, how far it can go. But we know, all right, what niggas gonna do. Now, I'm gonna play the video, all right, since let me see if I can find a little clip so like it. And then look at your leaders, man. Look at the leaders of Jake, man. The leadership of you Israelites is absolutely atrocious, man. Hey, the worst. Here you go.
If George Floyd's murderer is not sentenced, just know that all hell is gonna break loose. Don't be surprised when buildings are on fire. Just saying. If George Floyd's murderer
and the day of the nigga woman, setting the standard, for the nation, that's finna be done, man. That's why, I really can't wait for things to get real. You see, when you see these women out there in riots in these chaotic situations, that's that masculine, superwoman energy, that Esau has put on, the nigga woman, man. But when these things get real, when it's real bloodshed and it ain't no crisis actors and ain't agent provocateurs, when it's really grimy out here, you know, that madness finna be done away with, man. That's why I be really waiting for the get down. We follow these things that happen, these little riots that happen, man. But when the real get down, start jumping off, man, you won't see this, man. This is very irksome, man. And a lot of you niggas, all right, you come to the call, of Eve. If Eve tell you niggas to ride, you niggas gonna ride. If Eve tell you niggas to cry, you cry, man. You know? But this whole Black Lives Matter madness, what you see, this leader here, all right. I don't know why I couldn't play. Let's see if it. Nah. There you go. But you seen that, all right? Damn stud, But that's the leadership of you people, and a lot of you Israelites are finna be completely destroyed by following this madness, man. Out there riding, man, because it's gonna come a time where Esau gonna make a play, or Most High just possess someone with a death angel and mow you people down, man. That's why the scriptures say, because there's a lot of Jakes getting vaccinated because of the woman, man. Because the woman is the executive, all right, of the household, man. Her decision, the last and final in a lot of households, you Israelites, man. Why you go to Isaiah chapter 3, all right, verse 12, it says, "For my people, all right, children are their oppressors, which Esau Edom is a damn child in rulership, irresponsible as hell, man, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the ways of thy paths." Yeah, because the nigga woman, all right, she wants to keep this system going more than anyone, man. All right, because what this system has provided her, the mind frame, to be careless. It has given women the incentive to be careless. All right, through the abortions. All right, let's say, all right, you don't abort the child, you have it. Well, you get, so much more, benefits for each child. You know, so it's an incentive for the woman to be careless, man. And they are fighting for this system to stay up. And this is the leadership, all right, of black people. Eve has risen, all right, to the ranks or the leadership of you black people, so-called black people, man. It's gonna be to your destruction, man. Out here riding, cause it's gonna come a time when it's gonna get real, man. All right, you ain't just gonna get the slap on, some Black Lives Matter shirts with your black Reeboks, you know, you know, your wig fro, you see, and just be out there screaming and, all in front of the riot police. It's gonna come a time where it's gonna be bloodshed in the streets, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in Second Esdras, man. You know, wait till the Most High put a particular energy on Esau, man. You know, and it says Second Esdras 16-70. It says, and there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Yeah, because when you look at Israel as a whole, we was all created to fear Yahweh Bashim Shai. Now the elect, we know, all right, we're at the top of the list, because the scriptures say he was going to make war with the remnant of her seed, you see? But he's going to come for all Israel, every Israelite. His target, all right, is all Israelites, man. And how is he going to come? It says, they shall be like a madman, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, man. So, it's going to be a madman spirit on Esau, man. And if you don't have, the hedge, of your Yahweh Shai in that day, you out of there. You see? But, let's go back. See what else I got. Yep. Now, you had this, all right, which this situation in Arkansas, they these Edomites are greatly divided, man. These Edomites are greatly divided, on this topic. Now, what you had was Arkansas to pass a bill, that would ban, all right, doctors from performing, all right, that gender reassignment, if I'm saying it right, that gender reassignment surgery to youth. Also, the hormone blockers, they had blocked it from doctors from prescribing them. They made a bill to stop it, but what you had the governor, all right, he vetoed the bill. So what happened, the legislative, I think in the House, in Arkansas, they voted, to overturn his veto. So the bill went through anyway. So these Edomites are taking a strong stance, against this madness, man. Even these political Edomites, hey, they taking a stand, man. You see, and that's more condemnation for you. All right, for you, you pastors, man. Hey, because the worst person to be following right now is a Jake preacher, man. A Jake Christian pastor. That's the worst thing to follow right now, man. They're not telling you anything, man. The most gullible people is the black Christian church right now, man. Because of their leadership, because the leadership gullible as hell. They don't know what's going on or how anything works. You see, they so dumbed down, and they don't care. They're hirelings, But the worst place, the most dangerous place to be is under the leadership of a damn black Christian church, man. Because even these Edomite, I've been watching videos all day, man. Even these Edomite pastors, they going in on prophecy, man. They breaking down the fourth industrial revolution. They going into the Max. They going into the Maxine passport. They going in. And they even bringing out the serpent. It's the same ideas that the serpent brought to Eve. I'm talking about they going in. You see? But then you get the Jake, all right? What did Jake telling you to do? Take the Max, having a Maxine day at the church. The worst leadership ever in these times, man. If you're following black Christian leadership, you out of there, man. You are being led, you are being brought directly to the slaughter, man. to the sword. You see? But reading in the article, it says Arkansas lawmakers ban youth transformer treatments and surgeries overriding governor's veto. It said Fort Smith, Arkansas, the Arkansas legislature has overridden the governor's veto on a bill to ban transitional surgeries and hormone supplements for anyone under 18 in the state. The House voted 72 to 25 and the Senate voted 25 to 8 Tuesday to override the Governor Association Hutchinson's veto of the House Bill 1570, which will take effect late this summer. The bill makes Arkansas the first state to ban gender confirming treatments and surgery for transgender youth. It prohibits doctors from providing gender confirming hormone treatment, puberty blockers, or surgery to anyone under 18 years old, or from referring them to other providers for the treatment. The bill does not have a provision, all right, for youth currently transition. It says the override follows Hutchinson's, all right, saying he fully expected the Arkansas legislature to act in this way after signing a veto on Monday. So, hey, them Edomites in Arkansas, they ain't getting that shit, man. Hey, because all these Edomites wicked, and they hate you niggas, and they love to see you niggas, all right, in the worst conditions ever, man, But it's a lot of them, that ain't with, the whole plan of this new world order, man, which is gonna bring to pass, these prophecy, man, because this is a deep division, man, for the governor to veto a bill, and then the legislature, the Senate and the House to overturn that veto, man. Hey, that's some strong division going on, man. You see, this is Isaiah 19, and I started 3. I started 2. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And there's division on every level, man. You got the pro-mask, the anti-mask. You got the pro-max, the anti-max. You got a pro alphabet people, anti-alphabet people. You got the Black Lives Matter, Proud Boys. You got all this division, man. And then mainly you see these elites, in the top level of government. You see these Edomites at top level of government. Really divided on particular topics, man. On how to forward their kingdom, man. You see? And it says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. Yeah, this place is falling off, man. America has fallen off, man. Everything is washed up, man. Hey, nothing is exciting about America anymore, man. Sports garbage, music garbage, all right? The people garbage, man. You young, used to be excited about going to the club, going out, man. That shit is played out, man. It's whack as hell, man. All these things is whack as hell, man. America is failing, man. You see? It says, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards. Yeah, and that's what the elites, what you see them doing, man. There's a lot of enchantments going out. All right? The Lil Nas X video came out on the same day as the Sabbath. They got him #1 on the Billboard. They got, this whole thing, with Jada and Willow Smith, speaking about, being, with a woman. You see, there's a lot of enchantments, man. They're seeking to their charmers and their familiar spirits and wizards, man. But it's not going to bring witchcraft is not going to revive this place, man. It's done. You see, so let's go. What's that? Mark. Yep. I think that Mark 3. And this is Mark 3:23. It says, and he called unto him and said, unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? All right. And if Satan, all right, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but half an end. You see? So we're at this man's end, and this division is a token that we're at the end of this man. Because on every level, there's some type of division, man. From these different nations, the America, the EU, NATO, Russia, all these different Edomite, powerhouses, are having differences, man. The coming Joe Sixpack, all right, these so-called Democrat and Republican liberals and alt-right, and they're divided. The governors and the senators, and different states divided. You see, this is a token of the end of this man. You see, and we're to come after. You see, that's why we're being built up. So as we see, this place being devoured in the earth, he's setting us in order right before this man's eyes, as the scriptures say, man. Well, just want to touch on those few things, didn't want to make it long. Like I said, I be, really probably every day, man, just looking at things because it's so much. You can report on 2, 3, 4 articles a day, some videos. I try out a couple of videos, Lord willing, this week and see how to act, but them videos I've been finding lately, they pretty potent, and Esau been going hard, on the strikes, man, but it is what it is. We'll try it out, and see, at the end of the day, it's gonna come out, man, regardless. So, Lord willing, you brothers, you few sisters edified. Till next time I say shalom.